Hi everyone, my name is Jennifer. So today I'm gonna talk a little bit about my life. So I just turned 26 not so long ago, and it made me reflect a lot of things in my life. So I'm gonna talk about last year and this year. So last year I graduated with an agricultural degree in May, and during that time I didn't really apply for any jobs. I honestly took a break for my mental health because I was in school for so long and I just needed a break from all studying, all that stress and pressure. And then during that time, during that summertime, I did do an internship that lasted for like 2 months. After the internship, I ended up traveling to El Salvador and Mexico. It was to visit my grandparents and family members. So that happened, and during that time, when I traveled to El Salvador, which was around July, I did get sick, but I didn't get sick during the trip. I got sick the next day on my birthday. Um, and I ended up having black stool for a week. So I went to the doctor. This was a week before I had to go to Salvador. And the doctors didn't know why I was losing so much blood, and they didn't know why I was very anemic. They ended up doing tests, and since I had to travel like a couple of days, they said that it was very risky for me to go and travel because they couldn't do anything about it while I was out of state or out of the country. And I decided to take that risk. So because since this flight was booked like months before, and we couldn't get that money back, so I ended up taking the risk. I went to my doctor and they prescribed me omeprazole and iron pills for my anemia. Then during that time when I went over there to El Salvador, I did end up getting more sick. I started throwing up, I started having chills, etc. But then my family members were there. They were taking care of me. I ended up taking medicine, so that did help a little bit, but overall everything went well. And then when I came back from my trip, they ended up finding that I had a bacteria in my gut. So they ended up curing it. I guess I took 14 pills per week just to kill that bacteria. So I'm very thankful that they finally found what that was. This was last year. Then a few months ago, it was during September, there was another flight. I went to Mexico because my cousin had her 15. I ended up going to Mexico for a week because my brother had school, so we couldn't really stay there for like 2 to 3 weeks, and because my mom had to work, we went over there. My cousin had her party. We explored. It was great and amazing. And then during December, my other cousin from where I live, she actually had her 15, so I was occupied with that, just going to practice, watching her. And since my little brother was in her court, I was there like mostly all the time, so that really helped me with my mental health and my mentality. Then this year, at the beginning of January, my aunt from Mexico actually came here to the United States, and I was occupied with her because since I was underemployed, I was with her like 24/7. We ended up I actually took her to different stores for her to buy her stuff to like take to her home and her daughters and husband. So we did that for like 2 months. Then in March, I ended up applying for jobs. That's when I actually started applying, and I ended up getting my first interview. Obviously, I was not prepared because it's been a long time since I've done an interview. I did not get the job. I ended up applying for other places as well, and the same results. I didn't get the job. Then during May, I ended up getting a procedure. I'm not really going to specify what procedure it was, but I had to be home for 2 weeks, so I stopped applying during that time. I literally just stopped applying and just stayed home for 2 weeks, just trying to recover. I could not lift any weights more than 10 pounds. So I did that. And then during June and July, I started to apply for other jobs. And I had no interviews. Yesterday and today, I went in person to apply for a job because my dad, he gave me the advice that it's better for you to go to in person. If you have the ability and capacity to apply in person, it's better for you to apply in person because it demonstrates the hiring manager that you are very interested in that position and the company. So I ended up doing that. Yesterday, I drove like 35 minutes from where I live to the company. So I went into their office, and since I had all of my paperwork in hand, so I printed my resume, my cover letter. I had it like in a notebook, so I didn't have any flash drive. So I basically wasn't really too prepared. I was prepared, but I wasn't really prepared, let's just say. I went there, I met the receptionist, and she said, yeah, of course, you can apply here online, and they had computers. So I told her, I was like, I did not bring a flash drive, I can upload my resume. She said that that's okay, you can do it at home. So I ended up doing that. I ended up applying online, but hold on. Let's backtrack. I gave my cover letter and my resume to her, so that she can have that. But when I left, I felt horrible. I don't know how to explain it. I just felt rejected. Like, even though I still don't have an answer if I will ever have an interview or not, but deep inside, I just felt really bad, just because I've been looking for a job for at least like 2 to 3 months already. So that ended up happening. So I drove back, I came home, and I ended up applying online. Hi guys, so I recorded that video yesterday, and I just wanted to say that that's kind of like my current life right now. I'm just trying to look for a job. I'm trying to be productive. I'm not giving up. I am basically trying to keep myself occupied. I've been going to the gym lately, and I've been recording videos for my channel. I actually made another channel, which is a cooking channel, if you guys want to subscribe there. I barely made it like this week, so yeah, so that's basically my life, and that's all I have to say. And I want to say thank you everyone for watching my videos, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.
Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notification.